Hey kids, here's this week's pool. I've got 8 titles this week, 5 of which are from DC, so starting off, it's Batgirl and the Birds of Prey number 4. So after the events that happened in the last issue, Huntress is once again off on her own. But as she tries to track down Santo, Barbara and Dinah are hot on the heels of the fake Oracle. This is an awesome issue by the equally awesome sisterly duo of Julie and Shauna Benson. The dialogue between the characters is just, well, awesome. We also get Huntress's backstory, which is really cool. Next, it's The Flash number 10. Unbeknownst to Barry and Iris, Wally's been bunking off school to put in extra hours as Kid Flash. But in an effort to prove himself, he may bite off more than he can chew when a new shadowy villain comes to town. I'm not a huge fan of Philippe Watanabe's art in this issue, but it didn't bother me too much, and Josh Williams' writing is great as usual. So, moving on, it's Lost Boys number 2. Everyone is reeling after last issue's shocking death, but in trying to exact vengeance, 2 more characters may get added to the tally. So we're 2 issues in, and I'm not loving this book. I've enjoyed Tim Seeley's writing on other titles, especially Nightwing, but I'm not feeling it here. I also don't like Scott Godlewski's artwork. The characters barely resemble their on-screen counterparts, and their looks sometimes change from panel to panel, so I had a really hard time keeping up with who was saying what. But since I'm a huge fan of the movie, and there are only 4 issues left, I'm sure I'm going to stick with it. Who knows, maybe the next issue will hook me. Next up, it's Scooby Apocalypse number 7. In this issue, the Scooby Gang makes a daring plan to escape Mall Mart, which is surrounded by demons. Now, I like this comic for the most part, but it just seems to move so slow. It's like about a third of every issue is devoted to just bickering back and forth, usually between Daphne and Velma. If they cut that by half and filled it in with more plot, I think this title would go a little more quicker and be more engaging. Next, there's Wonder Woman number 10. It's back to year 1, and Steve, Etta, and Barbara Ann take Diana to the mall so she can have a day out, so she can, kind of see what the world's all about. So, of course, gunmen attack the mall, and Wonder Woman must come to the rescue. I'm not sure I like the origin of Diana's powers in this new run, but other than that, I'm really enjoying this title. So, just check out this panel. It's awesome to see Wonder Woman in the hero position with Steve Trevor as the scantily clad damsel in distress. I mean, it's just girl power, huh? Moving on to IDW and Star Trek Boldly Go number 2. I finally watched Star Trek Beyond and realized that this must take place after the finale, but before the new Enterprise is built. Kirk is captaining the USS Endeavour, Spock or Uhura are on New Vulcan, and Sulu is first mate of the Bradbury, which in the last issue was attacked by the Borg. This is a good issue. It's juggling the Star Trek timeline, introducing the Borg this early, but so far it's not bad. Next up, it's Star Wars Poe Dameron number 8. So Poe worries there's a traitor in Black Squadron, but General Organa has a more pressing mission for him. Another good issue, I really enjoyed seeing Terex's backstory, and I like how it was interwoven into the present day story. And next, it's Star Wars, the Force Awakens film adaptation number 6. The Resistance takes on the First Order in a Kill or Be Killed finale, while Finn and Rey have a showdown with Kylo Ren. Again, not much to say about this one since it's pretty much identical to the movie. So that's all for this week. Thanks for watching.